Hi Mew Crew, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about why the Destined Rivals is going to leave Journey Together in the dust. The Heatwave Arena is finally out. We have seen all the cards and they look incredible. I'm so excited for the Destined Rivals set, and I feel like this view is echoed across the Pokemon community. Now, there is a problem with this in that it being such an awaited set, it's going to cause absolute chaos in trying to get hold of this stuff. Journey Together was already sold out at pre-orders very quickly. Destined Rivals isn't looking much better. Now, this video isn't here to cause loads of hype. I'm just trying to signify why this set is going to be so much better. It's in a very subjective view, but I know that it's being echoed a lot, the opinions of it, and we've only seen half of the set so far. So this is why. I'm going to show you some of the cards and I'm going to compare them, and this is why. Okay, so here we have the set list for Journey Together, and don't get me wrong, there are some really nice cards here. I do want to elaborate that I do like a lot of these cards, but I just feel like there's a lot of dud cards in here as well. It's quite a small set. I'll highlight some of the cards I do really like. The Articuno card, I know that's a big one on people's lists. It's a beautiful card. In person as well, it just really sticks out. I love the hollow look on this one with the ice and Articuno. I feel like this one works really well. And then we have the Wailord, which I also really like. I think it's really colourful, it's really funny. Yeah, I just really like this card. It looks really good. I do like the Ionis card as well with the Kilowattrel. This one just pops, and I know there's a lot of love here for Lily's Rabombi. I personally don't like this card as much, but yeah, that one has been pretty popular. Another one that I think really looks good and brings back the nostalgia is this Meowth card here. This is one I will be hoping to pick up as a single. I do think it looks really good, and I've spoken about it in a previous video. Just a little fun one in there. I do like this Noibat. I think this one looks really cute, and I love the colours. So we've got these ones. I think there's some like solid illustration rare Pokemon here. Yeah, like some of these cards are really good. Some of them I don't think quite hit the mark. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Swinub here. The Wooper is okay. Yeah, and like some of them are just kind of mid. Like, I love this Ferret, but it's personally not like the best one out here. The Wooloo one, I think it looks really good at like the style and stuff, but it's not one that I'm like dying to get. So yeah, this is all very subjective, so I know that a lot of you will have different opinions, but I do know the Articuno's got a lot of love, and the yeah, Lily's Rabombi as well. So as we come down to the special illustration cards, now, I just don't think there's anything here that really screams to me, oh my god, I must get this set because I need this card. And bear in mind, special illustration rares are harder to pull, they're going to be more expensive, so why do I want to pay out in a load of booster boxes to potentially not get exactly the card I want? And to be honest, the only card I'm really dying for is Hopzation, and even then, I'm not even that bothered if I don't get it. I think it looks great, but it's not one that I need to have as a single. I think if I get it, it's at a good price. That would be cool. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, this is a pretty mid set, and I feel like I'm not the only one who said this. Obviously, you're going to have different opinions. You might absolutely love this set. You might think it's a really good one. You might hate this set. You might think there's no good cards in there. Again, it's all very subjective. I just feel like with this set, it's going to have a lot of hype because the Pokemon market is on a constant roll at the moment, but I do feel like this one hasn't got that many decent cards. So now we're going to look at the Heatwave Arena. This is just Heatwave Arena, so we'll be coming back to that. So this is the cards we have for Heatwave Arena so far. We've got Cynthia here with her Roserade, which again, it's not going to be the most popular card, but it's Cynthia. Like, it's going to be popular. Cynthia is a more popular trainer in my opinion than the other ones from Journey Together. Obviously N is a popular trainer, but I just think Cynthia's got that better nostalgia. And then on top of that, you've got Ethan as well. Ethan has got massive nostalgia from the Gold and Silver games, and Misty, of course, from Gen 1 and the anime. So yeah, like, let's just take a look at some of these illustration rares. Okay, so I feel like this Roserade Cynthia card is going to be popular because it's Cynthia. It's not going to be the most popular Cynthia card. We're going to get to that, and you probably already know which is going to be the most popular card with Cynthia. But I do think it's going to be pretty popular just because Cynthia's on the card. We've got this Rapidash, which is getting a lot of attention at the moment. I've seen quite a lot of videos where people sort of, do look at this card and go, wow, this is a stunning card. And I totally agree. It's not going to be the most popular one, but I do think it's a really beautiful card. And I do love sets where there's one card in particular that kind of takes you off guard, really. And yeah, this is an absolutely stunning card. Ethan's Typhlosion has absolutely no right to be this amazing. Like, I feel like this should be a special illustration rare, and it's only an illustration rare, so it's going to be a lot easier to pull. I think the single for this one will be a lot easier to get, so even if you're not completing this set, picking up a single of this one is going to be a lot easier than if it was a special illustration rare. So that is a massive win. Like, this card is beautiful. Okay, so we have Misty Psyduck. This one is beautiful as well, and again, it's only an illustration rare, so it's going to be so easy to pull. And I feel like this is a massive deal. This is such a big deal compared to the other set where, yeah, there was some nice illustration rares, but there was nothing that's like making me go, whoa, like I need this set. And of course, we've got the other Misty card as well, which I think I prefer the Psyduck, but I don't know, this one's really competing with it, to be fair. I think this one's really cute. I like the art style of the other one more, but this one, I do love the Lapras sitting on the beach and Misty, cozying up next to that Lapras. So yeah, I feel like another decent card here. Yeah, and then we've got these three here. I like the Electrite, the Rotom, Arnie's Greedent. Yeah, they're good cards, but again, nothing to shout out about. But yeah, there's some really big bangers here. Way better than Journey Together. Now, as we go down, let's have a look now at the special illustration rares. And yeah, let's focus on the big ones. So, Ethan's Ho-Oh. Now, yeah, this one wasn't the best one to showcase straight away because I thought it was going to be slightly better than it was. But I do feel like this card is still pretty decent. I love the colours. I like Ethan. I like Ethan's pose in this one. Everyone keeps going on about his side mouth. I don't know what the big deal is there. I don't really care. But I do like this card. I just feel like Ho-Oh could have looked a bit better, but we know this one's going to be a massive card overall, and it's a special illustration rare, so, it's going to be harder to pull. This one, though, this card, you just know this is going to win the entire set. Like, yeah. Heatwave Arena has already got its big card, and I feel like it is going to be this one. There's so much about this one. Garchomp, Cynthia, just the entire setting and how this card looks. There's so much action going on here. I've spoken about this card before, and I just feel like, yeah, we're on to a big winner with this card. And, I have watched a lot of videos. I'm not just trying to, big up my own opinion. I have been watching other videos. I have been, keeping an eye on what other people are saying, what other people are feeling about these cards, because sometimes I like a card that other people don't, and vice versa. There's a lot of cards that I personally don't like, but are big cards. This one is echoed across the community as a big card. And again, there might be a few stragglers out there, a few of you who don't like this card, who don't really care for it. But let's face it, this one is going to be one of the most popular cards, if not the most popular card in Heatwave Arena. We also have this Ethan's Adventure card, which I also think is going to be incredibly popular. It's hitting a lot of nostalgic flags to it, and I just think it's a decent looking card overall. It's a special illustration rare supporter card. They dropped it in the Journey Together set, but they're bringing it back in this one. So, I mean, look at this Pikachu. This Pichu looks so cute. Ethan looks great. I like the look on his face on this one. And we've got a Slugma here and Cyndaquil. You can't go wrong with a Cyndaquil, especially as we've had Ethan's Typhlosion as well. So yeah, you only have to look from one set list to the other, look at the cards, what you're faced with, and I just think that Destined Rivals is already set up to be the better set out of the two. Now, there's one other big thing that I haven't mentioned that is obviously going to make this even better. We haven't even touched upon the Team Rocket side, which is the main focus of the Destined Rivals set. Obviously, the name of Team Rocket has been dropped from the name of the title. I think it's to, obviously because Heatwave Arena is mixed in with this. It would kind of be sort of false advertising if you made it exclusively a Team Rocket set, but everyone knows that the Team Rocket part of it is going to be half of this set, and we haven't even been revealed any of the cards from this part. So the fact that Heatwave Arena is already looking better than the entire Journey Together set says a lot. The entire Heatwave Arena, which is only half of Destined Rivals, is already looking better than the entire Journey Together set. Now, of course, there's already been a lot of hype on Destined Rivals just because of the Team Rocket side, but now that we've got a few more cards revealed, now that we've got half of the set revealed, it's obvious that this one is going to be incredibly hard to pick up. So this is not one to sleep on. This is not one to, oh, I'll just pick that up at a later date. These are going to be incredibly expensive booster boxes, and I hate having to say this because I'd also like to get my hands on a box. I'd also like to get my hands on some cards and rip some packs, but unfortunately this one is going to be up there with one of the most expensive sets of Scarlet and Violet, if not the most expensive set. So sad to say, this is one that you need to get in there as soon as possible. And yeah, I wish I wasn't saying this in this market right now, but unfortunately that is how it goes, and being revealed these sets earlier is only going to build up the hype. It will be interesting to see how Journey Together does now that we know a lot about Destined Rivals and we're still waiting on the Team Rocket part. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the price for Journey Together fluctuates in any way, whether it drops a bit, whether it goes up. I do feel like it might even just, people lose interest on that one, go, no, we're going to skip Journey Together and go straight for Destined Rivals. So it's worth keeping an eye on that. But yeah, I just think personally, from my point of view, this doesn't have to echo in the community, but I know that already a lot of it is. Destined Rivals already looks so good. And yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it as well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and become one of the Mew crew. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.